Let's move on to topic number 3 here. Parking tickets and traffic control in Falls Church could soon be in civilian hands. City leaders thinking about letting public safety aides who are civilians instead of sworn officers take on parking enforcement and other routine duties. Joining us now is Arlington Now lead reporter Vernon Miles. You've been following this closely. All right, walk us through how they're expecting this to all work.
Yeah, so the basic gist of it is police have a lot of things to do on their, in their daily day-to-day work. They do a lot of different things. One of those is issuing tickets and citations. But part of the logic here is that, you can free up police to do other things if you have somebody else doing some of that more basic work that doesn't require extensive police training. So they're talking about hiring more aides. These would be civilians working for the police department who would be allowed to issue tickets. They could direct traffic. They could do some of those basic day-to-day things that police officers generally do right now, that they could then free up police officers for other roles.
We know across the country, we've seen how for many police departments they're stretched thin, to your point, and doing duties that maybe they should not have to do. However, is this a revenue thing? Have they seen a decline in revenue from parking tickets, etc., because police can't do that work, and that's why they've got to circumvent it and use civilians instead?
Well, revenue definitely plays a part in this, but kind of from the other direction. It's actually the fact that these people are significantly cheaper than hiring a full police officer. I believe the starting pay for these public safety aides is $45,000, whereas starting pay for police officers is $68,000.
Okay. Can they not hire police officers?
What?
Can they not hire police officers? It's something that's been a huge issue across the country.
Right, that has been an issue. They are stretched thin, but also the Falls Church budget is pretty stretched thin right now. You don't want to save where you can. Some of this is also that they could take these people who are public aides and they could transition into police officers. They said a few people have done that already. So you can get them started out on some of these roles and then work them into being police officers rather than starting with a fully trained police officer.
Okay, let's talk about the taxpayer. What's the reception been to this idea from the community?
Well, people on the board there said it's a no-brainer, right? They said this is an obvious solution. I also think when it gets to the public, people might be frustrated when they see more of those parking tickets. That's definitely something you can expect when this comes along. We heard that Alexandria had a similar thing where they hired people to issue those tickets. And let me tell you, people were not happy about that.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking, right? It's like you're just focused on the revenue. You got to issue the citations, and it may be at play here. We'll see what happens. Good to see you, Vernon.